year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys falling short of their ultimate goal the last couple of years, looking to change that narrative here as they try to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl for the first time ever. Across from him on the Bucs sideline, Todd Bowles. His guys earn the right to host this game, and now just one win away from solidifying their spot as the best team in the conference.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game?
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
So out.
The Bucs now for their first drive. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winners. You get a look at Baker Mayfield.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Once again, it's Irvin. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Mayfield going to take it on his sneak. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
They gain nothing, and all they need are inches. Usually we put this on the offensive line, but sometimes it's the quarterback's fault as well on the sneak. You've got to get low and burrow.
Usually we talk about O-line surge, their D-line surge leading to 4th.
This is fielded at the 7. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm time when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense. It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. In this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
Ready? Press all 80.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Get it. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Street. Street.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up first and goal.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Now on first and goal, a chance to get a leg up in this NFC title game.
Ready? Liking 18. With Lion. Ready?
Gibbs diving for the end zone. He'll get there. Touchdown. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And, Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Mayfield to throw it. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. M.I.A. Ibuka, 64 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 58.
They'll set up to throw.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
70. 18, 5 in. Go.
He'll drop to throw.
That's over the middle and caught by the rookie.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
60 Vikings, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. These two teams all tied after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Go, Reed, go. Let go.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal?
Come on. 19 tight. 19 tight. Steady.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw.
There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Mayfield on play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
17 at the 28-yard line.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw, Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they do finally get him at the 12. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 45 yards.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Mayfield down. Now they go screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
2nd and 10.
Mayfield with it once more. And it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
180.
Mayfield looks to throw.
ball game.
Nothing like understand where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Lions now. Looking to put a drive together.
Panther 50, Panther 50. Johnny Lions.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
That is caught by Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. Here we go. Check. 65. Rattler 80.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Back to throw.
Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
A gain of 7, but it's 4th down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
They're going to look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
gets it.
Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
180.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes you get
rush coming, and he's taken down. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
On for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they take a 17-14 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. In trouble, and he's taken down. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll throw now on the final play. He's airing it out for Williams. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on?
So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty. And that forces a 4th down situation.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the 3rd quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
The second half starts with a run by Gibbs. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 67 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons team.
Gibbs gets popped and he loses the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
So the opposite of what they envisioned when they left that locker room. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you all need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
First down Lions on a pickup of 13. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll run with Montgomery. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now he's got it. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He completes it to Evans. That'll give him 8 that time. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Throwing, Mayfield. And this pass broken up.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, come on. Tap to 60, tap to 60.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
107 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Yaya Diaby got in there behind the line and dropped him for a loss on the play.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Let's go now. Buffalo 8, Cougar 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Looking to throw.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
16 yards. And the lock.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Happy Lions. Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
19-18. Hey, check that. Street, go.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery.
But he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go, Riggs. Go. Ready.
Hand off down to Gibbs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Levante David in on the tackle. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Throw left side, caught by Laporta.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession, gigantic. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A gain of 26 yards. And a 1st down.
Now Mayfield. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And 3rd and 8 now. And again, it's Mayfield.
Lurk in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26.
Baker going to give it to Irving.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Mayfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances. For that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Warriors, 70. Ready.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hey, switch.
Looking to throw. Hooker. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one and ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line.
So Mayfield and the Bucks down by 11, 2:12 to play. Their Super Bowl hopes hanging by a thread as they come up on 1st down. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving, 82 yards. And the Bucs have made it a
game again here in the fourth. So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for two.
Two-point conversion.
They'll try to run it here. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. So the deficit now 3 after the huge conversion, but they need to get the football back.
So this is where special teams really comes into play, because getting the ball back, it starts with this next kickoff. How do they get downfield, either jar it loose or get the ball back themselves? That's going to be key for them.
It's a Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Whistles now and a timeout. Defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
It's a gain of 10. And the Lions first down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Get it! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And this will wind up the Lions' first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last says, oh, no, I better get down. He ended up doing the right thing, but at that point, maybe close to let this slip away.
This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. But you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Bravo 80.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Come on. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready,
On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
The Lions are Super Bowl bound, the NFC champs. As we say thanks for watching and good night.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.